I would say to my 20-year self, like, build a community around yourself, a strong, trusted community. They don't have to be doing all the same thing.
Mm.
But I think like there's nothing more powerful than a whisper network where
Mm.
you can call a friend and be like, how much did you charge for this? Because it's comparable to something I'm talking about. Like where you can get down to brass tacks and have very honest conversations. Or like I just did a segment I felt kind of crappy about it. Like, can you watch it back and let me know what you saw? Like, honest, trusted people. That my friends and my network make me so much more powerful than I would have been on my own, especially if you're
Mm.
going to try something new. Um, you don't, it can be very isolating and lonely because it's
Sure.
something new and it's yours. But if you have a support system around you giving you feedback, honest feedback, like there's nothing like that. It's
I
incredibly
love it.
powerful.
Why do you call it the Whisper Network? I've never heard that term of art.
So I call it the Whisper Network, especially because I have what I call a Whisper Network of other lifestyle experts. Because especially if you create something that's not like, it's kind of nebulous. It's like
Uh
there's
huh.
no definition. Nobody knows how much to charge. No one knows how to do certain things or how to you like what invoicing software to use. I know I said that before, but like,
Yeah.
you know, there's how do you know that stuff? And so rather than taking like 3 years to figure it out, like you could just ask someone. And so I love having those. Like I had one this morning, a call with someone in my whisper network, and we talked like very honestly about what we've charged for certain things and how we approach certain situations, and exchanged a couple of warm producer contacts. Like that call alone, like we each accomplished so much. And
Mm.
so the reason why to me it's a whisper network is it's something that no one ever knows about. It's like it's not like a club that you can then like put out into the world and other people can join. It's just like a very small secret society that, to my mind is really, really important. And it's also, I think a great opportunity to be to help each other grow. And so,
Yeah.
like, for instance, I have a good friend who's part of this, and she's been putting out videos that with amazing content, but like really over filtering her face. And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I was like, I have to tell her this. Like, she's so beautiful and vibrant, and she's our age, and it's okay to show that. And I
Yeah.
felt like over filtering almost was like cheapening what she was doing. And so I finally told her, and she was so appreciative. And like even if in the back of her mind she was upset or hurt,
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
I just said like you're so beautiful and vibrant, and like I don't believe you if you feel to yourself that way.
Sure.
Like you have to be able to have people around you to say things like that too, because it's a way of kind of skipping the line in
Yeah.
in the very best way.
I think that's what you're saying is so important. I didn't realize I have a Whisper network, so I'm so happy. But I have to say this: you cannot be a valuable, or that network can't be valuable unless you're a giver. And the
Mm,
reason I say that is I have found people who've stepped into, whether it's within my circles or other circles, and they find that those things are not bearing fruit. And I
mm,
often find that you're probably a taker. You're probably somebody that goes into those situations and you're taking, people start to shut down. They don't want to give you more information, give you more leads, give you more advice because you're not bringing anything to the table. So I think you must be a great giver to have that be such a meaningful network for you, but also wanting our listeners to really hear that I think that's an important component in that pie.
I totally agree. I mean, reciprocity is crucial.
Yeah.
So you can't just bleed someone dry.
Yeah.
You can't be the one calling, asking for help all the time. It can't be that. You have to give. You have to. And so I'm very glad that you brought that up because that's a really, really important component.